What's good, y'all? It's your boy Need for She coming back with another episode of I'm Just Reminiscing. But starting off with this season, I want to take it on a little different path and everything like that. So what I'm doing, I want to highlight some of my friends and some of the people that have their own businesses and just took that leap of faith in doing something that they love to do. And, you know, when you do something you love to do, you don't feel like you're working at all. So I just want to talk to them and just see how their mindset went and how their business is doing some of the things that they've done. And today, I got somebody I went to school with. I might have went to school with 1 year, or you left a year, or you left a year before I came. It was 1 to 2. So
I think you were there my senior year. I think you was a freshman. I think.
Yeah, you graduated 2010.
Yeah, so
yeah,
1 year.
Yeah. I was there. I was a freshman. That's what it was.
Yeah,
I was a freshman when he was a senior. But hey, man, some of them they treated me cool because my brother played ball, so I was cool.
Yeah.
Hey, said what's up, and they kept it moving. That's all I needed.
Yeah, for sure.
But I appreciate you. I appreciate it, bro. My boy Sammy, he came on, gonna talk to me a little bit about some of the things that he's been doing and how everything's been going with him. And we just gonna start off with a good time. But man, tell the people, say what's up to the people for me.
What's up, everybody, man? Sammy, man, y'all can find my business page at Sammywingz, WINGZ. I'm on Instagram, on Facebook, so tap in with us, man, if you're in the Dallas area.
At the end of this video, like I always in all my other videos, I'm gonna have his IG, his Facebook, have that in, and anything like that, a website, put that in for you so you guys can find them if you want to. Texas is big, but
man,
for food, you gonna make that drive.
Yeah, man, we got folks, man, driving 45 minutes, man, just to get some wings. So it's for sure that.
If it's good enough to drive 45 minutes, that means you're gonna eat the wings there. You're not gonna drive another 45 and take them back. They so good, you gotta eat them there.
To a food truck at that, not even a building.
You pulling up to a food truck, they can probably at 45 minutes, you can see how many people can be in line within 45 minutes. So you willing to take that risk when you get there that this line is probably long.
Yeah, if folks do it, man, but I give folks the option, man, to call in orders. I try to make it as smooth as I can, but man, it get crazy sometimes.
Yeah, oh yeah, I can already tell, especially when the Wi-Fi spreads and you get a lot of different. It's different when you just started and you might get 5, 10, 15 people pull up. So you can manage that, but when somebody big endorses it, now you 30, 40, 50 orders in.
Man, we go to certain events, man, when we have, it could be we probably serve 300 to 500 people just in a 2-hour period. So it's fast paced, people don't like waiting for food, overall. Like people, they get real anxious, but it's like when somebody get it, they don't mind waiting. It's like, damn, I'd rather sit here and wait for this to go to somewhere else, and get, crappy food. So, we try to get things out fast as we can. But my thing, when I first started, a guy told me, you always want to make sure, quickness and speed is real good, but quality matters, overall. So
always.
I'm not gonna give anybody anything because I don't know who that plate is going to. Every customer is a valuable person to me. So, if something, even if we're rushing, I tell my guys, we slow down. Every customer matters, every review matters. So, I try to take my time and get things out. Get people their food correct and give it to them hot. People want their food hot and fresh. You don't want to wait 45 minutes for cold fries. So it's like, you want to get people food hot, fresh, and make sure it's right.
Oh yeah, man. Especially when if you're sitting out there, you're willing to wait, and you're like, this food is that good that I'm gonna take my time. It's okay. I expect to wait, but I know the quality of food. So
I'd rather you cuss me out for that wait than to cuss me out for your food being messed up or nasty, So that's how I operate.
If you want to say, hey, you can if you want to do all that, it's gonna be good. Give me 1 second, Mary. Give me 1 second.
Good.
Oh yeah, I love technical difficulties right then. But like he was saying, it's just seeing somebody that I knew, I went to school with and everything like that. doing something like that, especially in a different city. Because being from Memphis, we used to so many different things. So we used to food, and we used to like cooking food a certain way. So it would be different. You was like in Memphis and blew up with it because we all used to it. But taking it somewhere else and doing it, and then they're feeling it just as much as we would back in the city. I mean, that gotta be something. Like I said, that'd be something different. Were you cooking like that growing up, or that's just something you picked up on later on?
Man, I always made, anybody that truly knows me, I always made wings. It's just something, I've always, had a dream about having a wing spot one day since I was, 10, 11 years old. Like, that's just something I always did. But I never, sat down and really, going from college, going into adulthood, if you don't have that, strong support system, you just working. You don't have time to sit down and try to do something for yourself.
Right.
And, I even went a step further by having, kids at a young age. It was like I was always in that adult corporate 9-to-5 mode because I didn't have time to sit back and work on things for myself. So, when the pandemic hit, I finally had some time because we were working from home. It's like, I finally had that time, and I didn't want to waste that time by just sitting around doing nothing and working from home. So it's just like my wife, threw the hint out there, that I should start selling my wings or selling food. And, I just started practicing on it again. I just picked it up, and just started working on it, working hard on it day and night.
Right.
And I finally got the sauces and stuff like how I really wanted them for, to put out there. And, I just went from there. But it's really something I've always wanted to do. I just never really had the time to do it.
I understand, man, because like something like that, we will think like, our partners and stuff like that, our folks, our people and everything like that, they like our stuff. So they like it. They like it a certain way. Not only are you trying to give it out to the people, you trying to make sure it's right yourself because you feel like,
for sure.
like this sauce can be a little bit better this way.
Yeah.
I got to perfect it my way first before I even let y'all even think about trying.
Yeah. I attach my name to the business. So it's like, I'm Sammy, so it's like, I don't want to put them out there that make my name look bad too. So it's like when I put that name on the business, it made it that tougher for me because I don't want my name to stand for nothing that's below average or whatever. So I wanted to make sure, it was the best thing that, I can do and put out there because my name was attached to it.
Especially first impression.
So,
first impression.
Yeah, so and Memphis out here deep. So, I'm way in Dallas, but man, Memphis out here strong. So it's like
facts.
Folks from Memphis know how Memphis wings supposed to taste. So it's like you can't just attach Memphis wings to something and put it out there and it ain't that.
Right.
So the folks from the M gonna let you know this ain't that. So it's like, when people from Memphis start pulling up and was saying, yeah, this for sure, like this Memphis wing just gave me a taste from home. They let me know, okay, I'm doing it right. Cause the folks from the M gonna let you know. They gonna either support you cause you doing something. They gonna support you the first time, but if you don't live up to that,
we're gonna tell you about it.
They gonna tell you about it. They ain't coming back. So it's like, to be able to have everybody from the city out here coming to me because it's like, I'm bringing Memphis together way in Dallas. Like, I'm that little piece that's, people always complain about wings. It ain't no wings like home. So to be able to be that person to say, look, I'm here and I'm doing it. It tastes like home.
Enough down there.
Yeah. So it, man, it's a good thing. Cause man, I'm telling you, it ain't no wings like back home. Like no matter where people talk about best wings here and there, but man, we know it ain't nothing like Memphis wings. Like it's different. And the folks out here from Texas, they now understand it.
Right.
It's different.
Man, that's just something like that. We was like everywhere we go, we move and everything. My homies, we all live in different cities, different states, and everything. We was like, bro, what we missed? Bro, we missed 10 pieces.
The wings. Yeah.
That's it.
That's the only thing. You're glad to, get out of Memphis and experience new things, but man, the wings gonna pull you back every time.
Every time
we moved from Nashville back to Memphis. Of course, my wife want to be closer to her family again, but my sole reason to say agree to it was, I missed the wings. Like, And you know, we were 3 hours away in Nashville at that time, but man, I missed the wings that much.
Right.
So, you know, every day when we got back to Memphis, I would eat wings every single day. So
I got to.
yeah, so that's just how, man, that's how crucial, you know, wings are. And that's why when I started, I'm like, man, it's a real need out here, you know. So to have people driving 45, 50 minutes across town for some wings, you know, it show you, you know, it's a real live monopoly out here, cause it ain't none out here.
Man, what? And then not only that, not only people recognizing you getting word of mouth, you getting people to shout you out, and then you
Yeah.
getting invited to different things. I saw that you went was a wing festival in Texas.
Yeah, they hit the a guy threw the best wings in the DFW out here. I think it was a month or two ago. And you know, it was over what 20, 25 vendors there.
Mm-hmm.
Big businesses, you know, like real businesses like restaurants and stuff. So it was a dope event, you know, and it was a wing judging competition. And a lot of people at that event, a lot of people knew me, but not everybody at that event knew who I was. So it's like when people was there sampling the wings, it's like my line just grew like crazy because it's like, man, who was that in their yellow truck? Like,
Right.
and you know, and when the judges had it, you know, even the judges went crazy. So it's like, honestly, we think we didn't get first because they gave number one to the biggest restaurant that was there. Like they were promoting them the whole event.
Yeah.
And there's no shade on them or whatever. They do got good wings. They're a good, you know, establishment. But I truly feel like they didn't give me number one because I was just technically, you know, I'm not known out there
You was
like that
unknown.
yet. You know?
You was the unknown.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm still building my name, and you know, so but when the judges ate it, you know, they got in line and got some wings too, cause they wanted more. So it's just like, you know, it was good. It was good to, you know, participate, to not, you know, to be invited, you know, to even be invited to that because, you know, the word had got around. Most of those vendors had, you know, reached out to the people who was throwing the event to try to come. They invited me. So it's just like, you know, the word is just spreading out here, man. And, you know, I'm proud that, you know, I'm able to do good things and get into those type of events because having a food truck, man, it's tough.
Oh yeah, it looked like.
Yeah.
How long it take
So
you to find one?
finding one, you know, it wasn't really the hard part because I end up, you know, if I can go back and do it over, I would have been a little smarter, but
Yeah.
I kind of, you know, spent a little too much because I was just trying to find a truck fast. So, you know, I found the truck that just it was ready to go. Like it had the electricity, it had the sink, the vent hood and stuff, but I had to, you know, put all the equipment in it. So, you know, I got the truck fairly fast, but getting all the equipment set up right, that's what took the most time.
Yeah. I,
So
I can notice that. Then having enough space for what? How many people work in the food truck with you?
man, when we do events, it be three of us in there, and you know that's on a food truck. That's, you know, that's pretty tight because you
Right.
know it's, you know, you got the fryers right here. Then you know T Luke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, T Luke, he helps me out, so he taking orders in the front, and I got my father-in-law, you know, helping me drop food and stuff. So we ain't working with much space at all,
Right.
and you know, so it's like, man, you know, you have
Y'all
to.
tall. Y'all tall too.
Yeah, listen, we been, so it's like
Yeah. Right.
we in there, you know, real live, you know, foot to foot. Like it ain't much space. So, but you gotta, you know, use that. You gotta utilize that little space to
Right.
get out top quality product like you in the restaurant. So you know, it's a it's a start. I had to start somewhere, man, and I'm glad I, you know, took that leap of faith and did it because now when I do try to get into a restaurant, you know, I do have, you know, a business. You know, I can go into these buildings and these banks and say, hey, I do have a business. I do have a following. You know, it's not a risk. You know, it's more of a reward than a risk at this point. So, you know,
And the profit's out there. The profit's showing.
yeah.
The
So, you
profit's
know,
out there.
I can show you that, you know, we doing X amount of sales a day or a month or a quarter. So it's like at first when I just had the idea, nobody wanted to talk to me. You know, it
Right.
was like it was just an idea. So, you know, you go into these buildings asking for a restaurant, they want to see you either have, you know, a business already established,
Or when a
or they want to
business
see,
plan, they want to see it
yeah,
all.
or if you got, you know, you need to have some money put to the side to do it. And at the time, you know, I didn't have either, you know,
Yeah.
so, you know, they pretty much laughed at me, you know, so it's like, I took that as, you know, okay, let me, you know, do what I got to do. So I put the money we did have into trying to get the food truck. and got it. And now, people email me all the time about buildings. Like every time I open my email, it's something about, hey, are you looking for a building? So it just takes putting that work in, and just getting the name out there.
How was the first day? How was the opening like?
I actually sold out my first day. Like, so it's crazy because I was completely broke. I had put, anybody that know me out here, like I had put every single dime we had into getting this food truck started. I don't think I got a haircut for like 4 or 5 months. I didn't have a dime. It was some nights that, I'll make sure my wife and kids eat, but I actually didn't eat, or I eat like some like cereal the whole week. Like we were broke. Like, every dime we had went into the food truck. So when it got close to opening day, I didn't even have enough money to buy food to sell. So I had to overdraft my credit card and all type of stuff just to get out there, to sell food, because I think in all it took about $27,000 to get the food truck set up, so it completely, that was the hardest part of my adulthood. Like,
yeah.
So like just getting to opening day, I'm just like, I'm here now. Let's just go out there, and I actually sold out. So it was a good day, but days and weeks following that, things still started to get a little slow. Like I had a slow moment, because I have my food truck in McKinney, Texas, and Dallas is about 35 minutes away. So a lot of people weren't driving out there, and the people in that neighborhood that I'm in, they didn't know what I was selling. So I went through a real slow moment where I wasn't getting much business, and I was about to, just sell my truck and quit. But my wife told me to, stick to it and just do it, because you got it now.
Yeah.
And it just out of nowhere, man, it just picked up, and it just went crazy. So I just started being consistent and going out there every day. Even if I wasn't getting no sales, I sat out there and I post my schedule each week, and I just go out there, So it's all about being consistent, really, man. You can't just expect to, pull up one day and then think everybody gonna come out about food. Once you get a certain following, then that you can do that. But in the beginning stages, you gotta be consistent and go out there, man. Because to be honest, most of my customers they're not on Facebook and Instagram.
Oh no.
So it's like, word of mouth has helped me out, way more than social media. Social media is great, but word of mouth still works too, like even in 2021.
Oh yeah.
So,
it's like, bro, I'm just trying to get some good food.
Yep. So, it got to that point, man, where it just started growing consistently. Like, so, day one was great. Everybody came out and supported, but man, I think those following days it got kind of tough. So, and I didn't know what I was doing, man. I keep, I gotta put that out there. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know, everything was new to me, man. I didn't know how to make sure, orders were getting out quickly, and how to make sure, the wait time wasn't too long, because it's very different from cooking in the house than going into a food truck. And it's like, people want food fast, they don't want to wait 20, 30 minutes, So if I'm making people wait and I don't even got a big line, it's like, why am I waiting 20, 30 minutes? You don't even got no line.
Right.
So it's like, I had to figure things out to get food out, at a timely manner.
Yeah, you gotta make sure everybody get the same quality every time. That way, there's no slip ups, there's nothing like that. But man, that's something right there. Is a building is something that you're looking forward to, or you like mobility of the
man. I'm for sure, trying to get a building. I'm just not trying to, I want to keep building the business. I don't want to go into a building and still having to build the business. I want to, since I am mobile right now, this is the best time for me to keep building the business, keep traveling around the different areas of Dallas. So when I do get a building, it's like, everybody, I didn't touch the whole DFW, so everybody already know what's up. So, I'm giving myself, at first I said 2 years, but next year, may be the time, but I'm just waiting for the right time where I feel like, it's time to get in it. But that feeling starting to, grow more and more, because man, I'm kind of outgrowing that truck, because I can only handle so much
right
in the truck, and you can only have so much help in the truck. So it's getting to the point where we need more hands
Right. So
for certain days.
you need something a little bit bigger. If you
Yeah.
do get a building, you think about doing the combo, having the truck and the building.
Yeah, but it comes into a trust factor. You got to have people that you can rely on, and that's the hardest part of
Right.
business, especially right now. Just having people you can rely on and you can trust, because
Mhm.
everybody ain't gonna have the best interest for your business like you are. So
Definitely.
it's like you got to have people around you that you can trust, and sometimes they can be difficult. Right now, like I got T Luke, and T Luke, he been great. From the jump.
Yeah.
My father-in-law, whatever I need, he there. So it's like if I can build on some people that I can trust, it'll be easy. But that's a hard thing to do.
It's an easy thing to ask for, but a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You trusting somebody with your business, So everybody ain't gonna, sometimes people ain't gonna care like you care,
Right.
especially when they tired.
Definitely when they tired. It's like, man,
Yeah.
it is what it is at this point, and you can't keep that around.
Yeah. So, but most definitely that's something I want to do, so I'm gonna try my best to do it. But, unfortunately in the business I'm in, I'm relying on other people. Like, and that's
You
hard.
need help. You actually have to have all the help.
Yeah, I can't do it by myself.
How is it balancing that in family life?
It's been cool. At first, me and my wife was doing it together, but you know, she ended up getting pregnant. At the wrong, kind of the wrong time when we was planning it. So
Yeah.
But she helps me out for whatever I needed. At this point, I try not to put too much on her because she working herself. We got 2 kids at home, so whenever I'm getting prepared for an event, she will help me do little things like get the ranch coats prepared, just stuff like that. But other than that, I don't have trying to do too much because it's a lot of work. So and it's just I don't want to mix. I think when she was helping me, it kind of it got in between us.
Yeah.
And you don't want something to get in between you and your spouse. That's why it's so hard to mix business with with the person that you either in a relationship with or married to. So I just decided to just not have her helping me as much because I don't want anything to interfere with our marriage because it get hot on that truck, man, and we tempers flare. And when the day over with, I may be cool, work over with, but we get home, she's still mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I ain't got
You
time
gotta have that conversation
again.
Yeah.
So like, I rather leave work and home. Home should be my peace.
Right.
Yeah, so that's just how I look at it.
I can deal with family matters at home. In business, I got you. Outside,
so
we can work that out.
Yeah, so but she there for me for sure. Whatever I need, if I need some help, I just gotta say the word. But I've been kind of been doing good, not trying to put too much on her. Cause she a mother of 2 kids, and that's a job itself.
In itself, right?
Yeah, so and she do her thing with that, so it helped me out a lot, so I can go out there and do the business. So
I feel you on that one.
yeah.
What's it like having somebody that you went to school with working with you, having T. Luke come?
Man, it's been a blessing because I know T. Luke, and it's
Right.
like and from the jump he had always told me because T. Luke used to come to my house and get wings almost every at least 3-4 times a week.
He already knew what you was about.
Yeah. So he already told me, whenever I got on the trip, I need some help, just let him know. And it's like so when I started, and I reached out to him for help, it wasn't no hesitation. He said he was there, and he been solid from the jump. So it's been it's been good.
Yeah, man. Having somebody that know like that working with you. Like, yeah, man. I
got on their shirt too, man. Shout out to my boy T. Luke, Pray and Grind. Y'all check them out.
Pray and Grind.
So, everybody trying to do something, man. It feel good to be around people trying to do stuff. Yeah. Especially from the city.
Facts, from the city. And then, like you said, you moved. When did you move from Memphis to Texas?
We've been out here 2 years now.
2 years.
Yeah. So, I didn't come out here trying to run no business. Like I said, I was a 9-to-5 corporate junkie. Like, I kept 2 jobs. That's just always, people talk to me about starting a business. I talk to them like they crazy. But
I
that's
got
that mentality. Yeah, that mentality was never, broke down to me. But now, man, you can't tell me to go back to a job no more, man. That's nothing against anybody that works a job, because working a job gave me the opportunity to do what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
But I hated my job,
No,
and I kept going every day, even though I hated it. So it's like,
yep.
you got a 9 to 5 that you love, you doing great. But if you hate your 9 to 5 and you going every day,
yeah,
man, that's depressing, man. Like,
always.
yeah,
That's why we're trying to find stuff to do that we love to do. That way,
man,
we stay off of that.
it's out here. You just gotta do it. To be honest,
Right. Got to find the right audience, and once you get that, it takes off.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times we hold ourselves back by telling ourselves what we can't do,
Right.
and it's gonna be too hard.
Everybody doing it, so why am I doing it?
Exactly, yeah. So it's like, you just take that first step and do it. And you can't fail until you tell yourself you're not gonna do it.
Right.
So it's opportunity everywhere, bro. Like it's people spending money and supporting everybody. So you just gotta get in line and put the work in. It's gonna come.
Yeah. What's some of your favorite sauces that you made, or some of the favorites that people always gonna get this one no matter what they come up to the truck, they gonna get this sauce?
Man, that honey go and that honey hot, like that's just what
when I serious, man.
Yeah, when I first started, I knew I had to get that honey gold the right way. So it's like I realized, I was in the house studying Ching's pictures, All Stars pictures. Like I was, that was my Bible. I was just studying their pictures all day, because if I can get it to look like it,
right.
Now I got get it to taste like it. So it's like, once I got it to look like it, and I knew I knew what I was doing,
right.
But it just wasn't looking exactly how I wanted it to look.
Yeah,
it always tasted right. So it's just like, I had to get it to look right. So it's like, presentation is everything.
Always.
So once I got it to where it looked good, exactly how it's supposed to look, I'm like, oh yeah, cause like that honey gold, that's the number one. Like that's Memphis, and then you throw in honey hot, and folks love
just enough.
Yeah. So it's like, it's that's what everybody love. So, and the people who ain't from Memphis, who never been to Memphis, when they get it, they taken back. They amazed. So it's like, you ain't gonna get honey gold or honey hot nowhere out here but in my truck.
Right, and that's different. So, that honey gold hit different.
Yeah. Many people out here try to do it, but folks from the M know how it's supposed to taste. You can't just throw some sauce you bought from the store on some wings saying, this honey gold. That ain't.
You gotta mix that.
Ain't gonna fly. Right. Yeah. So you got you got to come correct when you're dealing with folks from Memphis.
Right. We're gonna judge that taste, because they get that honey gold or they get that lemon pepper, and if you ain't cook it right, they'll tell you.
So that honey gold and the honey hot definitely the top sellers. I make plenty of sauces just to get through the week.
Yeah. How many sauce do you change the sauces up, or how many consistent sauces you get?
I mean, I pretty much, on my menu is honey gold, honey hot, seasoned, lemon pepper, regular hot, and then you got the honey gold, lemon pepper, honey hot, lemon pepper.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah. So I pretty much just do that.
Oh, okay, yeah, man. Gotta do that. You do party wings and whole wings?
Party wings, whole wings, tenders.
Yeah.
So
oh man, it was a drink, same, typical drinks, same
Kool-Aids, man. All I do is the Kool-Aids.
Kool-Aid,
that's all the folks be wanting is the Kool-Aid. Like, folks literally hit my DM, please, you gonna have Kool-Aid today, save me for it's just that's what folks want, so
wings are Kool-Aid, that's what we grew up on.
So there's just and I wasn't even doing the Kool-Aid at first, till somebody had told me, like, bro, you from the M, you ain't got the Kool-Aid, like, you gotta have the Kool-Aid. And I'm like, damn, you like all the spots do have Kool-Aid, so you ain't lying.
Yeah, that is
that's when I started putting the Kool-Aid in there.
Blue Kool-Aid, that's what I need. Give me a cup of blue Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
That's some wings. You got the seasoned fries? I know.
Yeah, you gotta have seasoned fries.
Gotta have the seasoned fries.
Yeah. Like everybody that come, like, you know, they be asking them questions. You got this, you got that, because they want to make sure it's gonna be like home. I be
You
like,
got
bro,
the
you from
Memphis
Memphis?
experience.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, you from Memphis, but I promise you gonna get what you coming for.
Let me get them wings, some seasoned fries. Got to have the roll, Hawaiian roll.
Yeah.
Got to have one of them, and we good.
Yeah. Ranch under the road.
Right. Got it. Hey, we
So,
good.
you know,
That's all I need to know.
that's why I say I studied this stuff to make sure that my stuff was the exact replica of a Memphis spot. Like
You gotta
I
love
didn't want to leave nothing out. So like I try to, you know, and being new and doing it at home, I had to be, you know, on point and perfect because people ain't coming to our house to get food.
I know.
Like folks ain't just doing that. So I had, you know, I had to be above perfect because, you know, you go to somebody's house to get food, people are looking for something to criticize already.
Oh,
Like you going to somebody's house. So it's like,
right.
you know, you gotta be, you can't leave nothing out. So it's like, you know, when people saw that, you know, their food came plated in a bag with napkins, you know, it's like, damn, like this coming from the house. Like, so
It's like,
I
nah,
just
I take
came,
it serious. I take this
yeah, I
serious.
came correct from the jump. And it got to the point to where I had a line wrapped around my apartment, you know, folks coming to get wings, you know, and I thought I was gonna get in trouble. So I had to, you know, cut that out and, you know, go on get the food truck.
Right.
Like it got too crazy to where, you know, I didn't have enough room to keep the, you know, keep the chicken at safe temperature. Cause you know, I'm just piling up chicken in my house trying to, you know, keep up with the sales that I was getting. So at that point, I was just like, man, you know, I gotta stop this and I gotta do something. So I just cut orders off at the house. And you know, I put my, you know, my workers to getting that food truck set up.
Yeah.
But I had to do it fast because people was calling every day, can I order? Can I order? So it's like
right.
it's like
normal
dang,
traditions die down.
yes, I'm like, dang, I realize I got a business, so I gotta do so.
Right. Hey man, right now the time where businesses take up and everything like that, like I said, all those flavors you got, everything good like that.
Yeah.
Like, what's some of the big people that you served wings to, or some of the people that you was like, man, they really want to come get some wings from me?
My at first, you know, say it from the M. You know, when I first started at the house, you know,
Mail rolls,
I'm
all
like,
that,
I'm like, dang, like somebody from the Cowboys. You know, I don't need to get but one person. You know, from the Cowboys, I'm sure they gonna love it. And this was crazy. And I was just, you know, I was talking to my wife before we started, and I was like, man, if we can get somebody from the Cowboys on board, you know, we'll be, you know, we'll be good.
We good, we go.
And like the next 2 weeks, that's when Said reached out, you know, on Twitter and stuff, and they put the order in. Man, loved it. Then Tony Pollard hit me up. You know, he ordered every week now.
He played at Memphis, so he know what's up. You know
so they already knew what's up. But it wasn't a wow moment till, you know, I was at the house and, you know, my wife looked at my phone. She was like, hey, somebody with a blue check named Amari Cooper just asking to get some wings. And I'm like, Amari Cooper, who is that? Man, it hit me. I'm like, damn, that's Amari Cooper, like that. So, you know, I grabbed the phone and, you know, hit him up and stuff, and he had me bring him some wings to the hotel he was at. And man, that was my first moment, like, dang, like, you know, I'm you know, I don't know groupie stuff, but it's just like, dang, this man can eat anywhere in Texas he want to, you know.
His partners was like, hey, bro,
yeah,
they receive because he receiver, he running back, so they be around each other, like, bro.
Yeah, so they spread the word. So it's like, you know, the first time it was like, okay, you know, he got it. If he fucking with it, he gonna hit back. My next 2 days, you know, I'm pulling up to his crib. You know, he like, bro, just put my number in your phone so I ain't gotta DM you. So it's just like, you know, and to this day, you know, he fuck with me. You know, Poe pulled up on me, whatever.
Oh yeah.
And then just last week, Yellow Beezy, baby mama and cousin, you know, they pulled up. You know, I'm on the truck or whatever, and I park in the hood. You know, I'm in the hood around
I
my
already
people.
know you make your money in the hood. Facts.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, I see a G5 pull up. I'm like, dang, who this in the G5? You know, chick get out, man, iced out, watch chain. I'm like, man, who the fuck done pulled up to the truck?
Right.
And you know, they get to the truck saying they, you know, they busy people. You know, so I connected, you know, with her. You know, she got a 6-piece, and just, you know, yesterday she ordered a 100-piece for her people because she was like, man, they wanted the wings that bad. So it was like, you know, so just you know, just meeting them people and connected with them people, like, you know, it's just crazy, you know, because Dallas is just so big, and you know,
Facts.
To have people with such large following you know, that's what matters in the time we live in. You know, so to have people with such large following who can eat anywhere they want,
And they say,
just
come eat
saying,
me.
yeah,
want
they
me.
saying they want these, and these people, get messages from people every day, all day, and don't even read them, don't even open them. So to know that these people are reaching out to me,
And
I
hitting
can
you
hit
up.
them up,
They hitting
spending
you
money,
up.
spending money with me, and it's just like, man, it's a good feeling, cause you just never know. I never know who I'm sending wings to. I just never know.
I
So
just
I
know I
try to
want to
be on
cook them
point.
right. I just want to cook them right.
Yeah. So it's just being out here, man. It's people out here that's like, you're gonna meet people being in business, but to be able to meet people, with quote unquote celebrity status,
Yeah.
it's like shit. They got the following that I'm trying to tap into. So it's like, if I can, connect with those people, yeah. So it's like people gonna follow whoever, they gonna eat whatever the celebrities put out there, So
Facts. They
if I
go
can
get the
connect with
try.
these people, like the Yellow Beezy baby mom, she put me on her story a day or two ago, and I got like 400 followers just all
Just like that.
her posting and she didn't even post my win. She just put my name in it. So it's just like, people just follow things like that, and that's how business starts to, pick up just off stuff like that.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
connecting with people like that.
Yeah, you going from a 6-piece to a 100-piece in
Yeah.
a couple of days,
Yep.
and you like,
Yep.
how much chicken do you run through? I mean,
Is when I first started, I was just going to like Sam's, getting, packs of chicken out of Sam's. Now I'm actually having to get cases of wings. I can run through 15 cases in a week. And that's a lot of chicken for a food truck. So
right.
it's just like, I spent I used to, when I first started, I used to be afraid to spend money. I go into the store like, dang, I gotta buy this chicken, whatever. Didn't even want to spend $200. Then I had to realize, in a business, you only gonna make back, what you spend. That's how business works. So even with chicken wing prices going up like crazy, I walk in the store, if I have to pay $2,400 for my cases of wings for that week, I ain't tripping about that. Cause it's, I'm
gonna get that money back.
I'm gonna get it back, and it's like, that's I gotta have that to run my business. So it's just like I don't skim out on anything. Of course I want to make sure I can, save, costs and stuff like that with the business, but I'm buying quality food, like quality, like I'm not gonna skim on
shortchange.
To save some money and give you bad quality. So, I'm making sure I buy good quality and just keep putting good product out there. But
it's only gonna take one time. It only take one time, and your quality and people be off of it.
But I started the business at a bad time, to be new, because that chicken wing shortage popped up. It was hard to find frying oil.
Oh yeah.
And the cost of everything just went crazy. So here I am, a new person. I'm having to change my menu and up my prices. And it's like, dang, you charging $11 for a 6-piece meal. And I'm just like, I gotta make money too, So yeah, it's just 6 part of wings, but you're getting fries, you're getting a roll, you're getting carrots, you're getting celery. Like, so, chicken wings are high now. So it's like I can't come out here and and serve you food and I don't get paid nothing. So it's like I'll be doing a disservice to myself, and I wouldn't be able to run the business. But that didn't take long, because when people start, now people don't even look at my menu. They don't look at the prices. They don't care.
They just
so like so when you start building that reputation and you got good clientele and you do, serve out good food, people don't mind spending money on good food.
Oh man. So, that sounds like something that anybody would love to enjoy, man. I love making these wings, but not only I'm making these wings, people enjoying them. And like I said, they never had nothing like my wings before, and they enjoying them. And now they telling everybody else, and I'm getting people to pull up and everything like that. Hey man, go try these wings. Go get you a 6-piece, 10-piece, and they good to try it. And I know that's got to be a good feeling just to see days you sell out. You like, hey man, open until I sell out.
It happens fast too, man. Like, it's times where I go to an event, in Dallas, and we might sell out in 3 hours. So, we'll be scheduled to be out there for, 4 or 5 hours, and we sell out in 2 or 3 and have to go.
Do you have to limit people's orders? Have you limited people's orders?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. At them events and stuff, man. Cause in my normal everyday spot, I can pretty much jug it. It ain't gonna be too crazy because I got folks who calling in. It don't be too crazy. But when we go to certain events and go to certain spots in Dallas where I'm close to everybody, it gets out of control. Like
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I don't let people order more than 20 wings. But you have people come up. It'll be 3 of them, and they all be together, and they'll each order a 20-piece together. So it's just like, it gets crazy. So it's just like I have to explain to people that look, bro, like we a food truck. Like I try to have a full menu so y'all can enjoy the food, but we ain't working with much space. So if I got a line with 50 people and everybody want 20 pieces, 40 pieces, 50 pieces, half and half, how can we get that done in a timely manner?
Right. It's gonna take a while.
So yeah, so you have to, I have to limit my menu depending on where I'm at. When I go to these big events with the city where it's gonna be thousands of people, like we got one event, I think in 2 weeks it's gonna be about 7,000 to 8,000 people there. How can I possibly go there and do 20 pieces, 30 pieces? So nah, I'm only gonna do 6 pieces, because that's realistic to get out on time.
Right.
So it's just like, every time we go to a event, it can be 4 or 5 food trucks there. But when somebody have the wings, that's all they want.
Oh yeah,
Like
chicken.
yeah, the line just starts growing. So it's just like I gotta cut the menu down to keep the line running.
Yeah, it's like, man, bro, 6-piece. The tenders, you could drop tenders. You can make those.
It's easy.
Yeah, I was like, tenders is easy. It's like that could stay. But the wings, like, bro, especially how much they cost right now, it's like, bro, I gotta get y'all just 6 pieces, bro.
It ain't even that with the cost, it's just the time. If I'm doing a full menu and I got 60 people in line at once, you know, people gonna get to the window asking several questions. They gonna, be asking, for half, can I get half honey gold, half honey hot? Can I get this? Can I get that? So to X all that out, it's just, hey, we just doing 6-piece party wing basket. One flavor. So it's just like it cuts down time, and it's like, I ain't gotta be deciding, hey, do they want whole wings? Do they want party wings?
Like you already know before you get there.
Yeah, it cuts down a lot of time, and I had to learn that because my first big event, I did a full menu, and it was horrible because it's like I was, trying to accommodate every single person for what they wanted, and there was so many people just waiting.
Yeah.
And I had to talk to some people who got food trucks, and to understand that when you do big events, you always cut that menu down to get food out in a timely manner because people don't want to spend their whole time at the event waiting at your truck for food.
Right.
They don't want to do that.
Then everybody getting 6-piece, it'll allow you to cook more chicken at a time.
Exactly. So
it allows you to
I already know that the person behind you getting a 6-piece, the person behind you getting a 6-piece. So it's just like
I can go ahead and cook this 20 right quick and get three orders done. Yeah,
so
yeah.
So it makes it run a lot smoother, and people can get their food, going about their business, they happy. Like so that's what it's all about.
Yeah, and the like I said, you get the 6-piece, you get the Kool-Aid, you out, and it's like I said, we always gonna go to it's either gonna be the chicken or the Mexican food. Most of the time for the food truck, it's chicken or Mexican food.
It really you don't see many wing trucks, especially out
that's
here.
true too.
Like
that's true.
You don't see wing trucks. You see the barbecue, the Mexican trucks. It's always the same things. When people say, "Damn, you got wings," a lot of people told me I wasn't gonna be able to do wings, on the truck because of the cook time and stuff. You got to cook it fresh and all that stuff. But so everybody I talked to said, "Bro, don't do wings." So it's just like I started a bit. I'm Sammywingz. How can I not do wings? So
I was like, bro, that's the name. The name is Wings.
So I had to figure it out, and I found the method to figure, and I figured it out. So it's just like now I got people hitting me up. They trying to convert their truck to just wings because it's like on the food truck you typically see people with full menus,
right?
And it's hard to sell out everything. You got people selling ribs, brisket, burgers, hot dogs. It's hard to sell out every single item you got. So now you got people throwing away food, trying to make food last the next day, this and that. Like it get complicated. people like my model now because I only got wings and tenders, and it's easier for me to sell out because I'm only dealing
You
with
know what
wings
you
and
get.
tenders.
You know what you're coming for.
Yeah,
You know exactly what
yeah.
you're coming
So,
for.
so you know, it makes the truck flow easier,
Yeah.
and it's easier to make money and sell out because I'm not throwing away no food.
Oh no, not at all. No, no,
Yeah,
no.
'cause
I'm
them
gonna
wings
sell
gonna
out.
sell.
How
So it's just
often do
like
you sell out? How often do you sell out?
almost every event we go to, we gonna sell out. And then my normal spot, you know, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays since football back, is gonna sell out.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, my slowest days be like Wednesdays and Thursdays. But even those days are starting to pick up. You know,
Yeah.
it's really, you know, it's really unexpected because you know I've had some days where Saturday was a little slow. You know, it just didn't go as well. But then that Wednesday it
It was
goes
jumping.
crazy. So
Yeah, it was
yeah,
jumping.
so it's
Yeah.
just like you got, and that's what taught me to be prepared for each day. You know, I think I told a guy who asked me some questions about how to prepare, and it's just like you got to prepare for a sellout day every single day because if you don't, you'll miss out on money not being prepared. Cause once you in there rush and them orders coming in, if you ain't prepared, you'll miss out on money.
And in that business, you ain't trying to miss out on no money. And no business you trying to miss out on no money.
Especially when you're out there in that sun, sweat, you want to make as much as you can.
Man, it's just something like that is just like, hey man, gotta sell these wings. What's the most anybody bought?
Man, I think said he got like a 200-piece whole wing.
Oh wow!
For a party, I think it was said.
Oh man, bro, I know that took you a minute to cook that.
Yeah, it took a while, but man, I do a lot of big orders, so I think that was the biggest order from one person.
200 whole wing, not party wing, 200 whole wing.
Yeah, they want the whole wings.
Hey man, when the money look right, all right, I got you. Don't even worry about it.
But that's the thing now. I turn down so much stuff now because if it's an inconvenience to me, I used to try to be, accessible to
help everybody.
everybody.
Yeah.
And I had to learn that I can't do that. I'm one person, and so I had to turn down a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna break my back to be convenient to you if it's hurting me. So it's just,
Right.
I had to learn that out, and that's an important aspect too in business.
And not just money.
You want to help everybody.
Yeah,
you can't be money motivated all the time.
Yeah, it's just not money. It's like mentally, I'm like, bro, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work right now. So it's like,
just like yesterday, Beezy baby mama hit me up and was asking me to come down to their set to do the 100-piece or whatever. But I'm like, hey, you hit me up the day of. I can't just stop what I'm doing. Even though I want to do it, but I just can't stop what I'm doing and change my whole day to come down there to do the same day. But if you willing to let me do it here and you pick it up, cool, we do it that way. So it's just like the old me, I would have saw who that was and I would have flew down there. But now, I'm getting to the point now where it's just like no matter who you are, I'm not gonna let you inconvenience my day.
Right. So hey man, you gotta, it's just like I appreciate the opportunity, but at the same time, I got people here too. So I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yep. Exactly. If I'm telling people over here, I'm gonna be open. I can't shut them out because you of higher status than most of these people. Like I don't operate like that.
I feel you on that one, bro. You gotta do, like I said, you gotta do what's best for you. You gotta do what's best for the business. And at times, in some instances, like I say, if you're having a slow day or something, maybe you could have been like, yeah, I got you. I can make this work. Cool. I can sell this out because I haven't been doing nothing. But if the line is 30 deep, I can't just get up and move.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
So I feel you on that one, man. And like I said, how long the food truck been open now?
I started the first week of January, so what we September now. So
yeah,
I started in January.
I've been going good right now. I saw the videos. Your wings getting rated. Somebody rated them as high as what, 2 or 3?
You talking about the wing the food reviewer dude?
Yeah.
He gave me a 5 star, and like after he did it, he was just like, man, I don't even he a food blogger. He like, bro, I don't give 5 stars, lightly, but he like, I'm gonna give you 5 stars. So
That's
you know,
yeah.
from the jump, man, everybody is just man been rocking with it. I ain't no complaints about it.
Yeah. I can tell, man. I can tell you really love what you're doing and doing everything like that. Plus, it's giving you the freedom to, like I said, you set your schedule, you set the time, you doing everything
Yeah,
your way.
yeah. That's and that's the thing. I enjoy that, but I always gotta remember that it's a job, so I have to be consistent. I can't say well, I ain't opening up this week. I can do that. Yeah, I can do that, but it's a business. People
You're
are
right.
expecting to get it.
You gotta be consistent. You gotta be
People
consistent
are
with
wanting
it.
to get it. So yeah, so even if I had to go out there on a slow day, I said I was gonna be open, so I got to be open. So
Right. Because somebody, like I said, that might be somebody's be like, man, bro, what we gonna hey bro, his wing spot open, bro. Let's go. Let's just go.
and, even when I close, the store owner, where I park it, when I close, he feel it, cause it's just like, man, people coming here asking where your truck is. So it's just like
Yeah.
I'm helping his business out. So
Right. Two
it's
for one. Everybody 2 for 1. Everybody doing good. So what part you mainly be in? So for all my viewers that's in Texas, around the Dallas area, y'all go check out my homie Sammyswingz. It's gonna be a yellow food truck. You'll see it. Was yellow the only color?
man, at the spot I went to, yep, I got the first thing that I can grab,
Yeah,
So
I got
I went with that. And but for right now, man, I'll be in McKinney, man. I'm still looking for an everyday spot in Dallas, but man, I ain't really had much time to get out and just look and find one.
you. Yeah,
And not being from here makes it harder too.
yeah. Trying to
It's
find
like
some stuff.
in Dallas is just so big, bro. So it's just like it's hard to find that neutral spot where I'm not too far from every single body. Cause people want me everywhere. They want me where I'm at now. They want me in the middle of Dallas. They want me in Grand Prairie, Fort Worth, Arlington. So it's just like I'm gonna be a little too far from somebody. But um, I'm in McKinney right now, but I be in Irving a lot too.
Yeah.
We do events, in downtown Dallas, like Fort Worth. So we be in those areas.
Oh yeah, man. So for everybody that's in Texas, Dallas area, you heard what he said. Be McKinney, Irving, Fort Worth, you be around all those areas. But you look up Sammyswingz and go get you got the 10-piece. Go get the 10-piece honey gold. I'm telling you, you'll be good. The 10-piece honey gold. That's how it works out. That's the Memphis style, or the 10-piece lemon pepper, whichever one you feeling.
Yeah, man, everybody rocking with, man. So I'm trying to, trying to put good food on the map.
Always. You think about adding any more new flavors to the menu?
Yeah, once I get into a larger space, then yeah, I don't want to put too much on on myself in that truck.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's hard to maintain, what I'm trying to do in that, that 8 by, 16 foot space. So
Yeah.
once I'm looking toward man trying to get a building, probably next year or the year after. So once I, you know, get a building, I can do a lot more. Cause I don't only just cook wings. I can do fish. I can do all type of stuff. So
Yeah. I already know you probably experienced with other stuff. I already know
yeah,
wings
yeah,
ain't
yeah.
it's like, bro, I got wings, but trust me, I could cook other stuff
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Folks be asking, man, but like I said, on that truck, man, I just want to keep it, not go too crazy in that truck. I only got so much space.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. He's like, man, but once I get the big enough space, I can add this and add that. I already know the dip fish is coming. It's
Yeah,
gonna sell out. And next time I'm in Dallas, which I like Texas, I love Texas. Next time I'm there,
sure.
I'm definitely gonna pull up in that
Sure,
area.
pull up, pull up.
You
Yeah,
already know.
everybody from the M, they always pulling up. Like so,
Cause I know where
I
I'm gonna
didn't.
get my wings. I know what it's like.
Yeah,
Don't worry, I'll drive that. Well, we 30 minutes away. I'm making that drive. Yes, easily.
and that's our folks thing, bro. Cause it's folks move out here, and it's just like that's the first thing they ask. Where I'm gonna get my wings, and when they talk to somebody, it's just like, oh, it's a boy from Memphis, Salmon. Go check them out. So it's like, if you coming from Memphis, you moving out here, 9 times out of 10, you gonna come to my truck and get wings.
Oh yeah, because I'm like, yeah, I already know what my wing spot. I already know. I already called him. I told him.
Yeah,
He already know.
yeah. So
Yeah.
It's other folks that done tried to, do I think Memphis wings out here, but a lot of folks tell me that, they didn't get their real taste of home today. They came to my truck or whatever, came got them from me. So, I advise anybody if you're gonna attach Memphis to your food name, just make sure it's Memphis. Got the folks gonna let you
We
know.
gonna tell. You
Keep
said this
saying
Memphis
that.
gold. This Memphis
Yeah,
gold right here. That's what you said. All right, we're gonna
yeah,
test it out. We're gonna see what it is.
yeah. So and Memphis gonna support you. They gonna come. They gonna come get it. But if it ain't hitting on that, that'll be the last time you see them.
Go to the back. Go to the back, big homie. Go to the back.
Yeah. So
You thought we wasn't really Memphis. That's what you thought. You thought we
yeah,
weren't really okay. Gotta show you we about that life.
Memphis just stands out, bro. Cause everybody out here who ain't never been to Memphis, man, they rocking with it tough. You know.
If
So
they mess with your food, they gonna support that. They gonna share that. What we going to eat? We going to eat there.
yeah. So and I parked right down the street from a wing spot, and I done took over that whole neighborhood. So
Y'all go wait here.
yes,
Y'all go wait here. We gonna go down the street.
yeah. So
Bet.
it's for sure, for sure.
Hey man, that's one thing that
I've
Memphis
enjoyed
gonna
the
do.
whole ride.
You're right. We gonna do that. We're gonna take over some stuff. And man, you gotta do what you gotta do. And wings is something that is universal. It don't matter who you are. You gonna come. You gonna eat wings.
Yep, for sure.
That's for sure. But bro, I really do appreciate you coming on talking with me, man. I can see how you passionate about it, and just seeing from where we was back in high school a while ago to where we at now, and seeing that you, like I said, you took that leap of faith and you was able to set up your own wing spot and have people come there consistently. Now, like I said, it's one thing to open it, but consistently getting work and people want you to cater and stuff like that. That just got to be something that's like, that's just hard to fathom sometimes.
Man, when you in a rush, you really don't. So much be going on now that you really don't even stop to even think about it. Till you just have so much going on. Cause it's just like I never really had the opportunity to sit down and just be like, dang, like this is business.
Right.
It's just man, it just happened so
Just keep it
fast to
going.
where I had to keep up with it, and I'm still trying to keep up with it. And to grow it into the point to where you know, like people always, tell me that man, you lucky, you a boss now. I'm not a boss, I'm an entrepreneur trying to get to that point where I can be a boss. A boss is somebody who can make money without having to work.
Right.
I'm working my ass off right now.
He was
So
like,
it's
yeah.
like, I'm an entrepreneur and I'm hustling right now, and it's good to be in this process. Like this process has taught me, a lot about myself, about money, about everything. So it's a good learning opportunity to see it grow from an idea to actually see it grow into people coming to buy food. It's been a blessing. So I've been loving every minute of it.
Hey man, it gotta be a blessing and it giving you something that you love to do. So at the end of the day, you're doing something that you love, you ain't working. That's just how it is.
Yeah, so
And then you get the good thing about it is you get to sample your own stuff too. You be like, yeah, this tastes right, this good. You got
man, my 3-year-old, she my sample
oh,
now.
you already know.
She
You
love them
already
Sam's
know.
wings. Yeah, so
That is, I want it. I want it. Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm bringing wings home on every other night for my wife and the kid, cause they love the wings.
I don't eat pork or beef anymore, but chicken,
We ain't ate in like 4 years.
me either. I ain't ate pork or
Yeah,
beef in like 4 years.
yeah, so
But the chicken, they ain't leaving.
yeah, so like I said, everybody love them, man. I didn't ate them so much I can't taste them no more. So I just didn't ate them so much, but it's just good to have some that people enjoy. Especially food, man. People take their food serious.
We do.
Like,
Especially
man,
after a
so
long day, on a lunch
yeah,
break or a long day.
and
Yeah.
not and just have somebody with that expectation when they come to get food from you, and to either meet or exceed it. You know, that's a good thing. That's always a good day to me. People to
Yeah.
come to me and come back to me saying that
Hey
I've
man, you did a
exceeded their
great job.
expectations.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
We
and,
appreciate it.
I'm a small business man, so every review, every compliment, it all matters. Every critique, if somebody want to critique it, I tell people all the time, don't spoil me with the good stuff. If I mess something up, let me know. Cause that's gonna, help me,
Right.
continue to, catch my mistakes.
My bad, man. Okay, I cooked it a little too long. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
Yeah,
I
sure.
got you next time. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Yeah, so it's all, a part of the building process. I look at
Yeah.
everything, with a positive mindset. Ain't nobody trying to tear me down. Everybody want to see me win. Everybody, everybody rooting for it. So I just gotta
That's the
keep doing what
best.
I'm doing.
Yeah, man. Can't forget that. So, like I said, all my Texas people, y'all know where y'all go. Sammyswingz. All the Memphis people, when you down there in Texas and Dallas, you know where you're going. People that's moving there, the people that go to school there now, all y'all know where to go to get these wings. But they originated from the M. So shout out to Memphis.
I gotta get down to Memphis too, man. People down there telling me, spread the love down there. Come down there.
Shout out 901. Y'all know what it is. Like he said, he took an inspiration from chains and stuff like that. Shout out to 901. You know where you going when you go get some wings. Dixie Queen, all of it. That's where you going.
Yep. Memphis to Mecca.
Memphis best wings. Memphis just got the best wings. It is what it is. But I want to thank my bro Sammy coming on, man. Just talking with me, man, and really understanding your love for what you do and the fact that, man, this pandemic helped spring the chicken. It helped do it.
Yep. It gave me the time. That's all I needed was the time.
Yep. And you got the time and you was able to, like I said, build a business and it's getting bigger. And hopefully, like I said, soon you'll be able to get a building, get even more clientele, and you never know wherever it could take you. But bro, I really appreciate you coming on and helping me out on my little small business of building this YouTube. I appreciate that. Truly. I appreciate all that, man.
No problem, bro. Anytime, anytime you need me to tap in, I'm here. Just let me know.
I appreciate it, bro. I really do. I really do, man.
So,
Shout out to everybody that's subscribed to my channel, Need for She. This has been another episode of I'm Just Reminiscing. This is the business edition. You will see a whole season of this. Once again, I want to thank Sammy. I'm going to have all his information, his pages and stuff like that at the end of the video. And once again, I'll see you guys on next week on another episode of I'm Just Reminiscing. Appreciate it again, bro.
so man, y'all be safe, man.
You feel me?